Okay guys, so last night I failed catching a knife. It was very painful because I had tried for the whole night to catch this top, and it came within, I think this leg was in 2 pips of our one cell, and this leg was in 4 pips, 5 pips. What did I come to? 69. No, I had 72. So 3 pips. And you can see that that would have been quite a nice run. Anyway, I thought because it hadn't hit the targets up here yet, that we might be going for a bounce. So I bought right here, and you can see how quickly I was stopped out. I didn't take, it was starting to look very bullish in the smaller time frame, and I was just waiting for that above the 3x3 or anything, but nothing. There was no buyers, and so we started this move down, and then it set up into my second trade, and it actually works out into the bigger time frames too. And it just so happened that I was trying to catch a knife, so I think I bought here too. Yeah, 2804, and I think I got 4 pips. Yep, before she killed me again. So it was a big loser night for me. I'm not used to that, especially two losses in a row. Anyway, it's very rare for me to trade that late into a session, to the New York session, and there's a reason I don't trade the New York session, and that is the reason. When she goes for a momentum move in New York, there's nothing that stops it. So whereas Euro, a momentum move will still stop at fibs. It's a great time for announcements to come out. Fibs are respected. Maybe the smarter traders are in Europe. I don't know. Anyway, so we've basically almost hit L3 again tonight. I don't know if it's going to do another one of those no touchy moves, because that's been happening a lot lately. We had those 2 last night. Anyway, it just seems we're not getting into the good moves, and then the ones we are getting filled on, we're getting destroyed. So I'd like to turn this around a little bit here. So we got the L3 here, but more importantly, if you go out on the daily, I think you can see it on the daily actually. Oh, we just hit 1618 of one of these legs too. We have a lower one. Or is that one? Oh no, sorry, my bad. The 1618 is at 2648, which is also, if you go out into the much bigger time frames, 2648 is the low of the low is like 2620, looks like. But so it looks like that could be a very tough area to get through and finally get some retracements. But I am still looking for a retracement back up to 28 tonight, if possible. Just some knee-jerk reaction. 28 is very possible to hit if it comes up tonight. It's 2820 is still under the trend line. In H4, it would be back into, it would be under the 3x3 moving average. In the H4, it would be back to a breathe on this trend line area, actually a little below that. So anyway, it'd be right in there. That's 2800 right there if it came up. I mean, you have to come up quick, otherwise we're going to have a break of the 3x3, which is fine too. It can break and come back through. It doesn't matter. H1, if you draw your fib up from here now, if you take this one leg and you take the 61.8, it's again 2802, and you have to get rid of this trend line though. So 61.8, right, just testing this bigger trend line that I was talking about, a breathe on. And also, if you draw a prior market, if this was the wash and rinse here and it's very slowly making its way up, it'd be upsetting because it's another Asian trade, and I didn't catch it. But if it is already hit, the fib is great. So the fib gives us up to 2801, so 1 pip difference. So it'd be a 61.8 retracement and a bunch of breathes, and of course the big breathe is that, right, which is 2800 on the dot. So there's a lot of reasons why it could come up right now to 2800, which is nice. It's an 80 pip trade from right now. So we will be looking for some kind of entry in there. We look like we're coming above the 3x3 here, which is nice. A close above the hammer would be nice. I just want to watch a bit of the waves. So we got A, B, yeah. We'll see what we can get in here anyway. Tonight we are breaking, it looks like here, which is nice, but we have no breathe yet. We're still under the 61.8, so this could be still the first leg. So this is all stuff I'm watching, and see if I can take that puppy up tonight. That'd be nice. Now in the daily, the 2800 is just below the H4. This is the 2800, not the daily. In the 15-minute, and I do have, there is another setup. I think at the, oh yeah, the 38.2 is at the H3 in the pivot. So if I take this leg that we just had, if that is the leg, the 38.2 is 27.63. And if this is a wash and rinse that just happened there, and this is the proper leg, these levels line up like a hot damn. The 38.2 is at the H3 in the pivot, and the 61.8 is at the H4. So this might actually be a wash and rinse, which will make more sense in the H4, and yeah. So this could be a shooting, a hammer, and then you close it back. It never comes back down, right? So, and it very easily could be because I didn't get my. I was 2 pips away from a fill down here, and that seems to be the way of the market right now. So, it very easily could have been the wash and rinse, and I didn't get my fill, and there we are. Yeah, I think that's about it. So the levels I'm looking at again is 2763 area, 2760, and 2800 for a buy. And I like anything in this 2600. Let's see if any fibs have been made in the 5. No, I'm just sitting on the 61.8 now. So nothing really exciting here. This, by the way, is more of a, looks better in the 15. You can see that it's taken a lot of time to come here, so it's respecting this level. It's a 61.8 of this move, so it could be, you know, there's a lot of reasons why people would sell here. So if it's going to be a wash and rinse, it'll be evil to a lot of players. That's always good to look for when you're looking for a wash and rinse. Anyway, if this does make more legs down, they may be shallow, so I'll be looking to take some kind of fib in here at the. I don't really have much over the L3 tonight because there's no fibs down there. So if it gets beyond pretty much the L3, this come on, this looks pretty shitty here. Let's do it in the 5-minute. So if it gets below this, basically this fib here, I don't want to try to catch that again because we're in the bigger time frame. We're you can see my fill was supposed to be 2 pips away. So I'll show you in the bigger time frame again what I'm doing here. Yeah, so I've taken this fib here, right? So we take 0 here, 38.2 there, and we get this fib there. So the next one is quite a ways down. So I think we actually get into the, yeah, we get, I mean, it's a monster. Now if you wanted to take the fibs beyond on this side, there's actually quite a lot of congestion in this area too. So yeah, it's congestion all the way down to 2650, which is that number again. And then if it's going to spike or punch through, it's going to be nasty. Then we might get some quick move down into 25.25. But without a retracement, I don't really see that happening. You can see the last time she broke through, she did an extension here or did a real thrust. She came through like that, right? And then breathed and then came down. So that's a really small, well, H4, no, that could be a breathe. It's horrible, but it could be a breathe. I'd really like to see something like that, 100 pips up on the same angle, same leg, that would make me happy because I would understand this whole count then, and that would be just fantastic. So out of this into that, and next leg down. That'd be just great. And that is all I have to say on that. Goodbye, guys.